Just a little tip to actually make this easy. Count the number of teeth because it mentions them there. There's one big bearing, there's multiple bearings the same size, then two small bearings that go into here. If you want to make life easy for yourself, just separate those two bearings, the smaller bearings and the lot. Separate them from the rest of the bearings so that you don't have to dismantle the gearbox multiple times, and then just follow the orientation that it follows through. So now we're going to do the installation of the motor. We're going to go back into time-lapse mode. We've got a Fusion Pro. As usual, I love my Fusion Pros, and we've got this with the FOC technology. We'll even do the setup. So let's get into it. Okay, so we pushed and this is how far we got. Unfortunately, while I was recording in high-speed recording, the phone died at some stage, so I've put together the gearbox, the chassis. Now we're going to put the diffs together. I went with a different route than the manual because I didn't plan on using the original manual. Unfortunately, after I purchased this, I discovered it's very top heavy, and while this order was arriving, I decided to make a plan. So we're going to use different shocks and different axles. We're going to use these axles by Mias. I'm hoping that they'll fit and that they'll work in this specific RC. They are made for Axial, but for a different model. But they've worked in other brands of cars, so hopefully it's also going to work in this car. So we've got all the links, the panel bar and everything on. And we're using a Power HD i40i cordless servo. And yeah, it's gonna work. I think we're gonna get it to work. The nice thing about these axles over here is they're full metal, and they're gonna put a lot of weight down low, which we need for rock crawling and some good trail driving. And we'll also use the Fusion Pro's precision control and the Desert Lizard's body roll control to control this whole body roll and everything that's going to be in the body. So we're going to put the axles on in high speed, and then we're going to go on to working on the body, I think, if that's the next stage, or the shocks. We're going to put the axles on the shocks, then we're going to go onto the body, and then we'll wrap up this build, and I'll do a quick programming video of my usual settings that you'll see throughout this channel, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so we've gotten quite far in this build, and once again my phone died while doing the time lapse. So we're just going to continue from here. I actually went on, put the shocks on. We're not using the stock standard shocks because, as you know, there's been many reviews of this RC, and it's the one Axial product that has gotten quite a lot of complaints because of its top heaviness. And you see how high the gearbox sits with the motor and then the servo, and also the weight of all the accessories and the roll cage and everything inside. Because of that, I decided to do a few mods. The first mod is the Fusion Pro that you see over there. Allows precision control. Because of the rig that's top heavy, you want that control. I also changed out the axles. That's why I skipped step 1 and step 2. Step 1 is building the axles, and step 2 is building the shocks. But I skipped on that because I knew I'll be putting in Muse Racing portal axles. So these are full metal or aluminium portal axles, and they're weighted at the front. They add quite a lot of weight down low. Apart from that, we've got Desert Lizards over here, and this will help control the body roll, especially on hills. So it's got a compression spring, it's also got a rebound spring that helps control the body roll. Now we're going to build the rest of the car. Hey guys, so I fall slightly behind. I really like the color of the Mojave because it doesn't show scratches as much. But I fall slightly behind, so I have to put the stuff on the body and then program the ESC. But should be ready sometime today. I also have the lights that I'm gonna put in. Okay, so we fast forwarded quite a bit so that this video is not too long. The rest of the stuff, what I haven't really showed and what I haven't pointed out, is very easy to do step by step. All I need to do is just wipe down this car nicely and stick the rest of the stickers, but we've reached a point where we've actually put the body on the car. I haven't yet put the rock sliders and the lights in, but the body's just sitting there. But I just wanted to show you the amount of flex that we're getting over here. That is about 15 centimeters easy. At the front it's a bit less. And the stable started off very clean, but now it's basically dirty because, yeah, but even with all that flex it doesn't touch. And one thing I did want to show you is from the top over here, looking down on both sides, the tires stick out. And I did that on purpose because I noticed online many people were cutting these down. Many people were cutting the fenders down in order to get the fenders not to scratch or get damaged. But then I was just like, why not just push the tire bit out using a wider axle? So we've used the Muse axles, and you can see them under there. They're working really well. I drove this chassis around, and yeah, just need to put the lights in. I colored the radiator silver, and we've got a Fusion Pro in here. So this is our version of the SCX10 3 JLU Jeep coming together, and yeah, this is what we would do. So we're going to do a test on this vehicle at some stage and then publish this video, and that's most probably the time I'm going to send this out, but let's see how it goes. We've still got the rock sliders to do, the lights, and a lot more, and stickers, and got some Power HD stickers over here on the EcoFlow box, and I think there's a few more bits and pieces that need to go in. So let's do this.